Fairly a quorum. And I believe we're in certification with open meeting law.
We are good.
Compliance, rather. If you would mind, please join me for a pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And we got Brian. Yay! We have to sit right here though. Sorry. All right. So
No public comments unless Jody has something. Okay. No questions were submitted.
it should have been right at your place. Well,
Right here.
Yeah. Okay.
And as far as I know, no communication or correspondence.
Nope.
Right?
We are good.
Okay. Before we look at the meeting minutes, I will just give you all a heads up. Some of you heard this. Galen is not able to be on Zoom tonight. So the plan is for Becky to take some notes through the meeting and for Galen to listen to the recording. He will make up some minutes and then make note on there that it's based on his listening to the recording and Becky's notes. So that's looking ahead for next month. Okay, May 29th. Meeting minutes are in your packet. Hopefully you got a chance to look those over. They seemed all in order to me. We'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes. Motion made by Christy. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mark B. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no. Passed. Treasurer's report, Mr. Marshall, sir.
There wasn't anything dramatic with regard to the funds. It looks nasty because some idiot treasurer put the paperwork to where it shows a negative balance in the check. That's only because one of the two checks that Becky has for this area has not been processed. So, and I did go over and go through the balance correct now, but just in case anyone was wondering, like, oh, I didn't notice it. Marshall went off to the Caribbean. Didn't even get burned. Everything appeared to be normal in terms of a few deposits. You can see where we stand for the total accounts. It's shown on what page is it? Page 6. That's the summary.
Yes.
So looking at summary, you can see we went up a little bit in primary because of some questions from books and raffle and whatnot. We still have the additional money that came in last month for the $10,000 ALA door improvement plan, and so I'll be coming out obviously as soon as we get the stuff. There was nothing remarkable from my point. If there's any questions, we have to entertain them. And also, we presumably, did you manage to step over at the bank?
I got there too.
So we got our CD, $30,000 CD flipped around. Prevail was willing to actually meet or beat everybody else's rate, so it was 4.06, just under 4.1. But in the time since we had last one's meeting, a number of the other rates had disappeared. So I was like, okay, just happy that they stayed with it. So
What's the time period on that one?
that's a 12 month.
Any questions for Bruce?
There's no need for formal approval for anything. This
Right then, director's report. Becky?
All right. So programming is blowing up, and you can see Jody turned in the adult services, and that's page 12 and 13. And Linda gave me the youth services recap, which is on page 14. But thing that I'm most proud about is our author talk, which was the exact same talk that Rhinelander got more people than Rhinelander. So that was amazing. Girls Night Out did really well, even regardless of the sidewalks. We didn't have a bunch of kids for the babysitting yet, but I think it's because nobody really knew that we were doing it. So we'll do it again next year. We did have some teenagers come and help watch, so that was good. I have a volunteer starting this week, He started last week because this was supposed to be last Thursday. Sorry about that. And he's gonna help us clean out the storage unit at some point. But other than that, we're just having him do little things. He cut out stuff for the float today and that sort of thing. More exec passed the budget. It goes to directors council next month. If it goes through, it's like $1,000 increase. It's pretty within what we've been seeing, so that's all right. And the state level looks okay for 2026, sorry. So we didn't get everything that we wanted, but we did get an increase that we hadn't gotten since 2018. So that is phenomenal. And the foundation now has a raffle license. So we have an A and B raffle license. And a big thank you to the Moose for letting us use theirs until I was able to get ours. So yeah, that's it.
How did the raffle go down at the Chuck Fest? I saw the booth and
We made $350. So I was gonna announce it under the friends group, but it's all good. Yeah. So yeah, it went well. That's good.
How many people show up for Jeff and Manny's?
Oh, it should be on the sheet. I just remember that it's, yes, yeah, 38.
Well, for Friday.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I see.
It ended up being rainy and Becky hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I was very excited.
And which one was that? Oh, okay.
Okay. Any questions for Becky? If you didn't get to see Jody's little take and make for the girls' night out, it's pretty amazing. Yeah. Super fun. I heard. Okay. Staff-
Jody, you're not going to my house for that gardening thing, are you? By any chance?
I've heard from Margie.
Oh, we just got back last night.
Okay, I was wondering,
Oh.
I didn't know how long you guys were gone. And waiting to hear, I heard from everybody else except Margie, so I was
Okay.
gonna reach out.
I know if there's a date, I have to make sure the
Yeah.
yard's in good shape.
Yeah, it's the 22nd, so I will get a hold of her.
Yeah, so if you get, anybody leaves their home for 3 weeks, you might want to try to get somebody to cut your grass. If you did all day today. Wow,
Be told the rain.
yes. Yeah, we left on June 11th and there's over 8 inches of rain in our, since we left. Rain. Wow.
It just means you gotta get a bigger rain gauge for next time.
Yeah, so.
All right, staff meeting minutes are on page 15. Several of these were covered in the director's report already. Any questions? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to circulation report, monthly 16 and 17. Yes.
I'm not concerned about anything. It all looks pretty within the range of how it has been. We had exactly as many overdrive checkouts this month as Park Falls. And I don't know what the odds are of that happening, but that seemed crazy to me. So, usually we kind of flip back and forth by about 10, but we had exactly the same amount this time. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really concerned, I guess. You guys have questions, but yeah.
Looks fairly similar if you look back
Yeah.
over the last couple of years for the same month. Okay. Any questions? All right then, library friend.
So we did the raffle and we made $350, and then we are marching in the parade. So anybody who wants to march with us, just be up at the high school by 1:30. We're starting at the high school parking lot. We're coming down Avon to about 2 blocks short of 13. Flambeau, sorry, thank you. Yeah. But if you want to walk with us, if you have kids that want to walk with us, that would be amazing. A lot of our friends aren't capable of just please, we'd like to have some people. So if anybody wants to just be there at 1:30, I'm sure we'll be fairly easy to find. So we started working on the float last night and we've been kind of working on it on and off for the day. It's the theme of the summer library program. So it's paintbrushes and pencils and paint splatters and blah, blah. Yeah, and then they're going to raffle off the rest of the baskets as soon as Krista gets the raffle tickets printed, which she has the licenses now, so that should be within the next week or so. Because we only raffled 3 at Check Fest, and so we have like 6 left. So we're gonna do that on the display area for July.
So you haven't,
Oh, good.
you don't have the tickets yet, the raffle tickets?
We didn't need to have the number on the tickets for the Check Fest because it was a type B or type, whichever one doesn't
Same day?
require.
Same
Yes,
day?
because it was a same day raffle, but
Well,
since
I was just gonna say, when I was on Winterfest committee for the chamber, American Family Insurance always sponsored the raffle tickets. They had their little ad on the back. So you might want to approach a business to see if they pay for the printing costs to get it. And somebody will probably do it, I bet.
sure, all right.
'Cause it's really fairly cheap. I think it's only a couple $100,
Okay,
but it might be worth a shot.
business to sponsor the tickets. Okay,
American Family Insurance.
yeah,
Since I did it already. Since I'm not on the committee anymore, I don't know if they did it last year.
sure.
Maybe there wasn't any raffle, but we'll do the raffle anymore. No, I don't think there's a raffle anymore. Maybe that's why. But,
All right.
I don't know what they did, yeah.
Do you have a-
Been out there for a couple of years too.
Mark, is there a point of contact that you reach out to in particular? I mean, just, you don't call the 800 number, but
Yeah,
Well, the local,
just
Connie Scott.
reach out to Connie.
it was Connie Scott agency
Yes,
that
yes.
actually did
Yes, correct.
what he said.
All right.
Could I
Thank you.
just ask Becky, with those baskets, I know there had been at least one really nice basket that had been made by the lady up in Glidden.
Yes,
Did we send her a thank you by chance?
we did when we received the basket.
Okay.
Yes,
No.
so yeah, yep. Okay, and I think that's it for the Friends group. They've been great, so yeah. Yep.
Anything new from the teens?
No, they've been fantastic too. Like I said, we had 3 of them at Girls' Night Out doing babysitting, and they helped with the carnival. I'm still looking for people to fill in up at the assisted living place doing hangman while I'm out. So if you guys have kids that want to do that, it's Tuesdays at 1 o'clock, and it's the Tuesday. It's a Tuesday after surgery, so it's like the last Tuesday in August, and then or in July rather, and then the first 3 in August.
Okay.
And again, even if it's just like 1, then at least Brad doesn't have to cover 4 of them. So in a row, but yeah, and we have 1 new group member, so that's fun. All right.
Okay. Anything new on the renovation front?
I am expecting a phone call from them any day now telling me when they're going to drop off the first part of the furniture, because they did tell me that it was all going to be here before I go out for a bit. So leave your phones on and check your emails so that when it shows up, you can help me unload it. But yeah, I'm expecting it any day. So.
I don't check my library email often enough. I showed up here.
Oh, did you?
I showed up Thursday
I know.
last week and I'm like, okay, something's not right. There's only 1 or 2 cars here.
Uh-oh.
So I pulled up the email on my phone and it's like, oh, okay.
And I very much apologize. I really, up until the last minute, I really was gonna try to make it. So that's why it was such.
Well, I had turned off notifications, so I turned that on, so I'll see emails.
Yeah, do that now, because there's gonna be furniture. And you can probably reach it.
Be in Costa Rica
Yeah,
again.
yeah. All right.
Okay, anything else we need to discuss about Civic Plus?
So, okay, so I used Meredith's contact at the county to get our contact through the city, and I sat with her and did a Zoom call. So there's all sorts of things that you can do, and the chief added me as an admin, so I can go to this website and I can look at like who we may have blocked, and I can search through all of our social media stuff like by keyword and by this and by that. Right now it is only covering our Facebook account. I can go in and add our Instagram or YouTube account. And I can add those 2 things, put them on for like a month and see if it bumps up our usage too much okay, so our subscription covers a certain amount of usage. Right now we're using like a 1/5 of what we could use. So the girl was like, if you add your Instagram and your YouTube and you stick with this plan, it probably won't put you over the edge and it won't increase your cost. But at the end of this whole thing, I did discover that there is a level lower than what we're currently enrolled in that they just created that she thinks that we would be a great candidate for. So she was going to talk to the chief of police, and that level plan is $2,388 a year. So if that number was split, yeah, so it's about half, less than half of what we're paying now. So I really hope that the chief of police is going to jump on that. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. Again, you go in and you look at our usage and we're not using anything.
Are we clearly the main user?
That's what I was getting to. So the snapshot that I was looking at, and I can't remember if this was year to date or just like the month of February, but the police had 3 posts and the city had 2 posts and we had 196. Yeah, we are overwhelmingly the biggest user of this product. So, I mean,
So we shouldn't.
so yes, we should just,
A third.
yes.
Grateful about splitting it.
Yes, we are very grateful about splitting it. So, I mean, I think legally the police probably have more risk of not of getting, you know, an open records request or whatever. But so hopefully, so bottom line, hopefully we get the lower thing because we're not using everything. And then if at some point we do really start using our Instagram and YouTube, I can add them and see if that's going to pop everything up too high. If it does, I can archive them and just let it go. But right now it is just covering Facebook. And we are most definitely the primary user.
So what kind of usage do we have on the Instagram account right now?
None on the Instagram account,
Okay.
as far as I know, because it got set up, I think it got set up by a high school kid for us, and it just hasn't ever been used. The YouTube account gets our monthly meetings, and that's it. And those are available, and I mean, if somebody were to put in an open records request for a meeting recording, I mean, I have them in folders. Evelyn has them in folders. Like, I don't think we need to go into Archive Social to
Do
find
they
it.
get comments on them on YouTube? Because that would.
Oh, I don't know. I will find out. Comments on YouTube.
That would be a reason to add it.
That would be a reason to add it.
Yeah, and videos probably would start taking up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can see. But for now, that is what I found out. So
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Sure.
That was a lot of good
We
information.
have a legal obligation to keep the YouTube on backup system like Civic Plus. Only if there's no other way to provide it.
Only if there's no other way to provide it. We have a legal obligation for Facebook for sure. I'm wondering if maybe we just turn off
Can
comments.
we turn off comments on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Let me talk.
Wait,
Galen takes care of it, so let me ask.
Is anybody even monitoring comments or?
Probably not. We should be able to turn off comments, and I think maybe that's the way to go. Because again, I have all the meetings. I know where they are. It would take me 3 seconds to get someone a meeting recording.
You can store them local, right?
Right, we store them local, and Evelyn has them in the cloud, and I mean, they're
Okay.
very easily
Yeah,
retrievable.
we can turn off the comments. and then
Yeah, okay,
That solves that.
so we will look at that.
Excellent. Any more discussion, comments, or suggestions? Very good. New business, June bills.
There wasn't anything bizarre to the results. Expect anything, but. Yeah, those Caribbean tickets, I couldn't get them. There are only. If you take a look, you'll see on page 51. That is where we have the basket raffle proceeds deposited to the board. Copier and replacements were normal. So we added in 537 and we are gonna be requesting authorization for 5223. Which is just, again, these are items that are already covered under the summer library program. It's just a matter of having the payment out. And we'd be looking for the bills for the month. We are looking at the number of 27,381, I believe.
Yep.
On page 20.
I have one quick question on page 20. Under PR advertising, there's $600 for My Northern Wisconsin. I didn't recognize that one.
That is the online local newsletter, local newspaper run by Lynn Bolt. And we have had a subscription to that for the last year. She posts all of our monthly events. I sent her all of our flyers. And then we get like 3 or 4 ads within this subscription. And we use them for the carnival this year. And we use them for Jeff Nania because that was a bigger thing. And we use them to do the job posting when Jake left. So she says she reaches a bunch of people. I wish you had.
That's
I mean, it makes me-
website or Facebook?
It's a website.
There's a Facebook page.
I've
There's a-
seen the
It's
Facebook
like
page.
Miami County.
There's a Facebook page, but this is an actual online newspaper, so she doesn't print it. But and honestly, I think it reaches the people that maybe don't see our Facebook page as much, which is kind of nice.
Any other questions? All right, then I'm looking for a motion to. By Mark Peterson.
I'll second it as long as there's no Caribbean tickets on it. I said next one.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Hi.
Any opposed say no. Motion carried. All right, if you have not yet handed Christy your director evaluation, please do
Were you
so.
in charge of the staff ones? She got them. Awesome.
Yep, I got the
Okay.
staff.
Cool.
All right, Christy, can you give us a heads up what you expect to do with those over the next month?
So my goal, so I will not be at the next meeting myself. So I was going to compile those and kind of tally up columns. And then summarize some of the comments, feedback, from the respective sections. And if it was acceptable, I would email that out to all the board to review prior to the meeting. So if you guys wanted to discuss it in my absence, you could.
Thank you, Christy. And we do plan on a closed session.
Okay.
At the next meeting, I will just direct that in Christy's stead, and she can give me any heads up about things she wanted to highlight. And we can make a decision at that point, or we can put it off another month if we have to. So hopefully we can wrap it all up. Okay. All right. And I don't believe we have any questions for next meeting. Anyone have new business to add? Something burning on your mind? Okay. And time and date, I believe we have already set. Is that correct?
Yes.
Remind us of the date.
July 22nd, so 3 weeks from today. And I think we did say we were gonna leave it at 5. Is
Mhm.
everybody good with 5?
And that's a Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday. Yeah.
The bloodmobile is in town that day.
Can you go before the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I got an appointment at 3:30.
There you go. So yeah, you could even come right
Yeah,
after
he'll be here
and hang
by
out and read. Yeah.
He'll be here by 6.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. They got better the last time, but
I don't know.
We're gonna have potentially at least 3 people here that I know that routinely donate, so maybe we'll hold the meeting over there.
They have a quorum.
Right. Any questions, concerns? Thank
Yeah.
you all for being here. The meeting is. 5:25 p.m.
5. Awesome.
All right.